Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite brother here again. I know I've not been posting for a long time, but the explanation for that is that there's no explanation for that. And today I'm going to start a new series called PWB, meaning Proverbs with the Bro. So today my topic is going to be coming from the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." 6 says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." So the Bible says, trust in the Lord. That first place, it says, trust in the Lord. What it means to trust is to keep your hope, to keep your belief, to keep your hope on something. To trust someone is to believe the person, to have confidence in the person, to keep your belief, to believe in that the person will do something for you. So to trust in God, meaning to totally trust in God, really to rely on God totally. So the Bible says we should trust in God. So it means we should trust in God. We should not trust in the movies that we watch. We should not trust in the people that are around us. We should not trust in the money that's in our bank account. We should not trust in the country we are living in. We should not trust in the government. We should not trust in politicians. We should not trust anything what people say, even our own strength. But we should trust in God. We should trust in God because God is the one that never fails. Money fails people. People fail people. People don't always keep to their promise. You can see that in the Corona time that money fails. When Corona came, the money, the business, everything went down. Everything was just bad. There was unbalance everywhere. System fails people. System is not perfect. We can see that in the news every day. The system is not perfect. You can see that in countries fighting against countries. The presidents they're not perfect. The politicians, you cannot put your hope in nobody, no human being. You cannot put your trust in no human being. The only person we are to put our trust in is God, because God never fails. God is always faithful. God is faithful to the end. He never fails. He has no history in failing. He has never failed. He's not failing, and he will not fail. He made time. Before time he was. Inside the time he is, and after time he is still God. So God is sovereign. God is just. God is righteous. God will never fail you. So this is my message to you guys. Trust in the Lord. Whatever situation you are in, whether you are in a hard situation, or you're entering a hard situation, or you just left a hard situation. I don't know your situation, but what I'm going to say is trust in God. As things may go hard in life, things will go hard. Nobody has a perfect life. You have to struggle. It's going to rain. It's going to snow. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be good days. Sometimes there are going to be many bad days. Sometimes there's going to be some good days, some bad days. Things will happen, and that's life. But the Bible says, God says we should trust in him. Keep on trusting in God. As the Bible says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. So not a little bit, but with all your heart, with your life. Bank on God, bet on God, trust in God, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So our understanding is the way that we do things. Our understanding is the way we see things. We see things, we understand things, we calculate things, we try to understand things. So the Bible says we should not lean on the way we see things, but we should see things from God's perspective, so not from our perspective, because we're just looking like this. But God is above, God is sovereign, he sees everything. He made this earth, he made everything that's created, as the Bible says. So we should not lean on our own understanding, but lean on God's understanding. Don't lean on our own. We may not understand what God is doing right now, but just trust him. You may not know what God is doing through your life. You may not know what God is doing in your life. Like, God, what is happening? What's this? What's happening? This is not what I thought was going to happen if I follow you. But the Bible says, keep trusting in God. When you're in stormy time, keep trusting in God. When it's raining, when things are going bad, trust in God. When business is going bad, the school is going bad. I know I'm a student too. I know sometimes school can drag you down emotionally and every area in your life. But the Bible says we should trust in God. So my fellow students, keep studying, do your best. You may not have motivation, it's okay. Nobody always have motivation. Keep on going in your job, keep on going, keep trusting in God, keep on going, keep on trusting in God, keep on trusting in God, keep on trusting in God. And in 6 it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him. In all your ways acknowledge him. Acknowledge God in your life. Always acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. So it's if you trust in God, and you will lean not unto your own understanding, and in all your ways you acknowledge him. You put God first. That's what it means by acknowledge him. You put God first. You acknowledge him in your life. Like, okay, God, I prioritize God. When you wake up, you don't go to Instagram first. You don't go to social media first, but you actually pray to God first. every time. You always pray to God first. You always building a relationship with God. You're acknowledging Him in every situation you are. There's no problem that God is too afraid or too ashamed. There's no problem too big for God to enter inside. Any problem you have, any situation you have in your life, acknowledge God and let God step into your life. In any single thing in your business, the thing you're ashamed of, your addiction, the thing you're struggling with, literally every single thing, God is willing to help you. So acknowledge God in that your struggle. Acknowledge God in that struggle. Like, God, help me through this. Pray, acknowledge God. And it says also, if you do all these things, He will direct your paths. I don't know about you, but I want God to direct my path. I don't want to go to the wrong path. God is the perfect director. So the Bible says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And this is my message to you guys too, you that are watching. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. You may not have a perfect life going on now. You may be going through a hard time now. What I'm going to say is trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him. Because God, He will never fail. He can never fail. And He has never failed. So this is my message. Trust in the Lord. I pray this blesses you. I pray you act on His word as you have heard. And I pray you be blessed. Have a blessed week. Hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. Bye, and see you in the next video.